guys, welcome back, and we are getting back into our rhythms as we haven't been here for a couple of weeks, as you all know. Speaking of rhythms, we're getting back into our mentor gatherings this month as well. So we know there were some last week. There are going to be some this week. There will be more next week. So check the email below to figure out your dates and times, and we hope to see you guys there.
Well, hello everyone. I am back from paternity leave. Baby Riley is here, and we're excited. She's healthy. Mom is doing well. So glad to be back, and I am here letting you guys know about a big new initiative, giving initiative that we are starting at Hope Collaborative called Invest in One. So the big idea, of course, is that you are investing in one child for 1 hour for a lifetime of impact. So this is really a big initiative to let more people know about the work that we do, that you all each do, but then also with the hopes of pulling more people into financially support. The way in which people are going to be able to do that is much simpler, but it's all kind of centered around this big idea that around $30 a month will support 1 hour of mentoring in the schools. And obviously there are multiple tiers of giving you can move toward. Again, $120 would support an entire mentor group. So a lot of different ways you can look at that. A lot of that's going to be listed out. You're going to see that information where I'm going to direct you, but also in other ways as well. Biggest thing for you all right now, if you all, of course we know you guys support us with your hours, with your time. If you all would like to get behind us, supporting us financially, we would love for you guys to do that. I know a lot of you all already do that, but I know there's a lot of you all who could step toward that in a new way, and of course we would welcome that. So the link to do that is going to be in the email, and it's going to be in there for a good amount of time. So of course if you would have an interest in doing that, please do, or if you have any questions about that, you can obviously reach out to me or one of your coordinators. The other big ask though, you all are connected with us, you know about us, you guys are obviously supporting us in the work that you do. There are many people you know, of course, who may not know who we are or may not be currently supporting us. And so if you all would like to support, we'd love that. But also if you all know anyone who might have an interest, someone you would like to share the link with, or even sit down with coffee and talk to them about the work that you do, we'd really appreciate that. Of course, if there are any ways that we can help with that, conversations we can have, information you may need, all those things, we'd love to do that as well. So one, you can definitely donate and support us, but two, we'd love for you to tell your friends and family about us as well. And again, we really appreciate the support. You're going to be hearing about a lot of this, but this is kind of the first time, so definitely let us know if you have any questions at all.
Hey everyone, it's Landon, and I have a resource for you all this week to do with your groups, your mentees, and it is a life map. Now, what you can do is and really make this your own with your mentees. But what you can do is take a piece of paper and some pens or pencils or some markers if you want to go crazy, and you simply draw a line, right? And each mentee can do this on their own piece of paper. And what they do is they'll put some big things or moments or events in life that either they're proud of or were really impactful, or even that they're looking towards the future, excited for. So here I have get my driver's license. Way back here, that was something I really wanted to do when I was 16. And then you move forward, and even towards things that haven't happened yet, you can put maybe a little cloud around them because you're dreaming that they would happen. Something like that. So really make it your own, and I think it'll be a good time to be creative with your mentees, but maybe more importantly, you'll talk about what things in their past do their minds go to, what has impacted them in life, and also what are they hopeful for and what do they value in the future. So hopefully it'll create a good conversation for you and your group.
Hi everyone. The devotion this week is from Luke 20 verses 45 through Luke 21 through 4. While the people were listening, he said to the disciples, "Beware of the scribes who want to go around in long robes and who love greetings in the marketplace, the best seats in the synagogues and the places of honor at banquets. They devour widows' houses and say long prayers just for show. These will receive a harsher judgment." He looked up and saw the rich dropping their offerings into the temple treasury. He also saw a widow dropping in 2 tiny coins. Truly I say to you, he said, this poor widow has put in more than all of them. For all these people put in the gifts out of their surplus, but she, out of her poverty, has put in all she had to live on. So this, I think, is interesting because I've always heard the second half of the story preached in kind of like a standalone message. So it was cool to kind of put these two stories together, because at the beginning we see that the writer is warning us not to be like the scribes. So they're saying, the scribes, they walk around and they want all this attention. They're wearing their long robes to show, like what their value is, of who they are. They want these big greetings in the marketplaces, and they want to be seen in a certain way. In contrast to the scribes, we see the widow, and she's giving all that she had. We see in the earlier verses that the rich, they were giving out of their abundance, and after they had already used their money. And she gave 2 coins. She didn't just keep one and give one, but she gave all that she had. And I think something that was interesting about this is that she gave because she felt safe and secure, knowing that the Lord will provide for her. I think a takeaway from this would be, just as the widow, God, he wants everything from us. He wants our energy and our efforts and our personality. He wants us on days that, we're at our best and at our worst. And I think, it's just something to be reminded of, is that the Lord, he sees our desires, he sees our motivations on things, and he wants all of us, he wants us to be devoted to him. So as we see those in the contrast between the scribes and the widows, I just encourage you to go to the Lord this week.